Yo, what's up guys? Today game vlogs. I'm gonna throw out some dating sim talk. The one thing I've noticed, and I've recently noticed over the course of my gaming, I've been playing a lot of games that have a lot of the heavy emphasis on character interactions, but aren't technically dating sims, but have dating sim elements. I mean, Fire Emblem Awakening has it, Catherine had it. There have been a lot of games in recent years that have had this whole choice thing. And tonight, which is the night in which we saw that Zelda footage and people lost their fucking minds, even though it's kind of obvious the game isn't finished. I mean, you can look at how the game looks until the game isn't finished. Anyways, I was thinking about that, especially after pre-ordering the Lucina figure. Yes, I am weak. Fuck you, I want that fucking... And then when I think about, when I even think about Fire Emblem Awakening as a whole, I love that game, but the part of that game that is the most addictive is the dating sim aspect, meaning I can go back and play and have my characters paired with anyone. And I've started to think, I was like, well, I've never really played a game that's just a dating sim, like a game that's a dedicated dating sim. Particularly because those games don't really get full releases. They're usually PC games, and two, even the ones that come out on consoles are usually shrouded in other things, like RPGs, Persona. and then what makes it even funnier is that there's a decent number of games that are actually like based on animes. Like for example, I think Fate Zero. Well, Fate Zero, I know the Fate Stay Night series is technically like a light novel, a manga, an anime, and a damn game, and I know the game is technically somewhat of a dating sim in itself. Clannad is the same way. I'm not gonna lie, I've been relatively intrigued to just try this. Just try a game that's a dedicated dating sim that doesn't have any other gameplay elements, because I'm curious, do I just like the dating sim elements in the game in other types of genres of games? Because with Catherine, it was mixed with puzzle levels, and with Fate Stay Night, Fire Emblem, it was mixed with real-time strategy levels and grinding and RPG elements. So I've been curious about actually trying a dating sim game in its entirety. I feel like if Tuxedo Ray watches this, he's going to recommend a whole bunch of hentai games, and although that would be interesting for a number of reasons, I'm going to refrain and just stick with basic, normal dating sim games, because I'm pretty sure, I don't mind if it's ecchi, I just don't want it to be hentai ecchi. Like, so if you recommend an ecchi to me, I'm not going to really be like, oh, I don't want to play the ecchi, but and recommend something that's inherently good. Also, do not pick a franchise that I'm aware of, because I think Steins Gate is also based on a game too. Not sure about that, that's just a guess. I think it has a game that's like that anyway. The point is, I would like to try something new that's in that genre that's been relatively well received, but is not based on something I've played, which pretty much rules out a lot of the popular ones like Clannad. Because I know people love Clannad to death, but it's like you can't make me like give me the option to flirt with any girl I want, even though anime wise and canonically I know that Nagisa and Tomoyo are the ones who are supposed to be together. Because if I looked at Clannad as a base and didn't know anything about it, fucking Katomi, Tomoyo, yeah, maybe Nagisa's like a Hinata character, but like she doesn't have any of the physical charm. Like Katomi looks like the way Nagisa acts. I don't know, that's just the way I feel. Yeah, dating sim games. I'm curious. So if anyone has any recommendations, please let me know. Also, I need to get heavy back into my. Also bought Fire Emblem for the Wii U. The original, the first Western game we got, which is technically the 6th game in the franchise, I believe. Which ironically deals with Roy's father and not actually Roy, which is so. I gotta start playing that eventually. But I just kind of wanted to make this quick little video just to bring it up. And tell me how you feel about dating sims. Because dating sims get a bad rep because they're dating sims and because they use the same joke as senpai will notice me. And I mean, granted, I make the joke anyway, but I'll make it in like really fucked up ways. Like I go, every time I see a Hikigaya quote, I'll go on Facebook, I'll post the quote and be like, Hikigaya senpai! It's just hilarious to me. But I'm actually legitimately curious about playing like a legit dating sim, not a bullshit one, not like a really bad one. I'm talking about like a legit one that may have its etchy elements, but it's like an enjoyable dating sim game that isn't based off of something I've already watched. And most of you know what I've seen, but suggest a whole bunch of them anyway. I'll find one of them I can try out. I would prefer it to be a console game, but if it's a PC game, I guess I can't really complain considering all these fucking criteria I've set here besides that. So I guess the least I could do is at least play it if it's a goddamn PC game. So just throw them out there and we'll see what happens. Also, one that has a lot of optional routes would be preferred because I haven't said I played them, but limited routes usually makes a game relatively boring. So don't be like where it's like, oh, there's only one right answer, but you have the ability to fail 6 different ways. Like, I prefer to have like maybe 4 or 5 different routes, and depending on what I say and do can get me to each route. So, yeah. Anyways, this has been the Vlogs of Game for you, boy Terrell. Just a quick little curiosity video. Please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Because, I mean, as I said, for those who like Fire Emblem, you kind of have to like dating sims a little bit, because that's partially what you're doing, is hooking your characters up and doing the support conversations. Especially if you play Fire Emblem Awakening multiple times. Hell, if you like Persona, you can't hate on the dating sim genre. I've seen Persona, the anime, and I've seen gameplay of it. That's half of that's a fucking dating sim. Anyways, Vlogs again for your boy Terrell, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace all.